to Chuck E. Cheese or something, boy.
That's good. That's good fish.
Here it is.
Boom, junkie!
I didn't realize we brought this many fish.
Here we go. There we go. Fuck yeah. That'll keep.
You want to get that?
Tight. There you go. Nice.
Add it to our pile.
You tagged that one yourself.
Hey everyone, thanks for joining me. So I wanted to give a recap for my halibut season here out of Oregon. I went 3 times and the tag limit is 6 halibut and I was able to hit that. All 3 times were with Real Time Fishing Adventures out of Newport, Walton, Austin. They're awesome. They bring in more halibut than anybody in Oregon, and I think they did that again this year. And first trip out, I tagged out. It was a little early in the season. I tagged out on 1 pull. I actually pulled 2 halibut up at once. That was a fantastic experience. But you know, kind of sat and watched everyone catch fish the rest of the day because it took the rest of the day for people to get their fish. The second time out is what's on the screen now with my buddy Ben and his family. His sister there actually got a double at the end. We did a lot of good. I got both my fish that day. They started getting a little smaller there later in the season, and they were larger to begin with.
Does it feel heavy?
Good. Overall, using those Tanacom all-electric reels is fantastic. If you can get on a boat that has those like Wilds, I was a little skeptical because I thought that, you know, I'd like to catch the fish myself to begin with. But halibut don't really fight in a fun way. It's kind of like pulling up a car door from the bottom of the ocean. There's a lot of water resistance, very little head shaking and runs. It's just kind of a battle against gravity. That being said, you know, I did this experience when I was like 16 with my dad out, and it was up and down all day with, you know, 5-pound lead by hand, and I was barely strong enough at the time by the end of the day to get my halibut. But as you see right here, like it got intense. Like this trip was awesome. 4 halibut in 4 minutes to finish the day. It turned on like a light switch when it turned on. They're really, I don't want to necessarily say tide dependent, but like it's kind of all or nothing. Like they can just not bite, and then all of a sudden everyone has one on. But yeah, those Tanacom electric reels, man, you could engage it with the lever and the throttle, and it'll fight the fish for you till it's about 15 feet or whatever you have it set for. And you could turn around and pour a cup of coffee or whatever bullshit while your fish comes out. It's a great meat run. You know, like you can't really beat halibut as far as meat that the Pacific Northwest has to offer. So anyway, on that track, I got to thinking, you know, I'm a bluefin tuna fisherman, and I like sashimi and sushi, and I like to eat good at home. So I got to thinking, like, what if for my last 2, I made them sashimi grade and tried halibut sashimi, and I started looking up, is it even a thing? And I think I'm going to do a separate video on this, but it's a delicacy in Japan. Like there's kind of a word for it for any type of flatfish, but essentially it needed to be put in a saltwater slurry. And once you had it in the saltwater slurry, you needed to keep it cold so bacteria can't grow. And from that point on, then you need to make sure you clean it quickly, which I actually ended up not waiting in line because the line at that time of year, like tuna had already kicked off, kind of peak, you know, salmon, tuna, halibut, rockfish, all at the dock with a crab cooker going. There was line. I said, screw it. I drove and for the first time filleted my own halibut, which I didn't do as clean of a job as they do at the dock, but it's a relatively easy fish to fillet. I left its skin on, and I deep froze it 7 days at least -4, so like a chest freezer. That is for the parasites. And I was happy that I actually caught 2 small halibut that were 29 inches. And normally I would not be happy about something that's 29 inches. But, you know, they tend to taste better when they're smaller. I think the 30s is kind of the sweet spot for the meat taste trade-off, but I'm glad I took like a 29-incher over like a 40 plus. It's fantastic. Like, I can't tell you how good halibut sashimi is raw. You didn't slice it with some citrus ponzu.
Well, no.
So anyway, it was a great season. I highly recommend it. I mean, there's a lot of great bycatch when you go with real time. We're pulling up tons of lingcod. As you can see, lots of rockfish. I got individual videos of all 3 trips on there. I'm gonna actually put the video at the end of this here of the highlights of the last trip where I was with some strangers with real time, and I got my limit with those 2 sashimi fish, but it was, you know, it wasn't as red hot as the other 2 trips. But I'm going to put the highlights on at the end of this here, and I hope you enjoy. Please, if you enjoyed this or have any questions, subscribe, reach out to me in the comment section, follow me on Instagram at Real1Adventures, and I'd be happy to go fishing with you sometime. Reach out to me. I organize trips, and it's going to be a good year. I'm already looking forward to next year. Thanks for tuning in.
What is it?
Yep. Let me get.
We're on them now. We're on them.
Now.
Good job.
That one.
Wasn't on? Oh, see, it's struggling a little bit. It's a halibut. What do you think, Austin? That's a halibut.
Not a big fish. You want it?
Yep. Let's see, how big is it?
Bring it up.
Yeah. Bucket sashimi. That's the sashimi one.
You stuck it. It's yours. We got somebody's green line right here. Yep. We got him right here.
What do you think? Is that's under 30, but fuck it.
You told me you wanted it.
That's a good sashimi fish.
Tasty.
Yep. That's a nice fish.
Now, bring him up and lower your rod tip. Lower it.
You gonna bite?
Yeah.
Hit it.
Ah. Set that hook hard, man.
Yeah. Full throttle.
There you go.
It's on there though.
Now
Good
back
job.
it down a little bit.
Good job. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah.
You got a little hitchhiker on there too.
Yeah, you got a little rockfish.
No problem.
Yeah.
Got a nice halibut on there as well. That's a decent fish.
Yeah.
You want to keep that, I'm assuming. Yeah. And that's what was.
Is that tuna? Yeah. Yeah.
There's pinned one.
Yep. Good job.
Put you on that one.
Oh yeah.
Pull up and reel down. Pull up and reel down if you can.
Good job.
I was gonna hit the slot.
We're on the halibut now. The bite switch is on like a light switch.
There's a slot in here that's got halibut in it. And if you get right there, you don't get them.
Those little details. Why Walt's the man.
Well, I do it every day.
Yep. Yeah. A lot of guys don't do it every day. Or they try.
Staying on the fish too.
Yeah.
Where was the bite yesterday? It was south.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were there.
This spot.
We were there and it was a good bite.
I see it. Down on my line there.
Yep. It's around his too. Back it up, Sam. Yep, there you go. You got one, Kobe? You guys are a little bit together, you think?
Yeah, so how do you work that fish?
I have to find it out. Rock, paper, scissors.
Whose line is it down on the throat?
Well, it's going to be your line because you got bit first.
It's, what do you bite on?
Not bad. More than $1.
Yeah, it does. No shit.